PUS'HER, you are moving with purpose. You are speaking with purpose. PUS'HER, we are healing out loud with you. Don't stop pushing forward. Don't stop sharing your truth. Continue to trust God and believe in His plans for you. PUS'HER, we are healing with you. We see you.
Hey, it is your girl PUS'HER. If you're not pushing forward, you're moving backwards. Say it out loud. Forward, ever, backwards, never. No, really, say that thing out loud. Forward, ever, backwards, never. Did you cop your issue of it takes one to know one, workbook or journal, people push it, and remember me? We got 3. Did you go get yours? If not, it is not too late. Go over to pushyourlife.org, go to the office link, and get your copies today. You hear me? Get your copies. Oh, and while you over there, do not forget to take the pledge. Healing 1 million people, one person at a time. Hey, surprise. I know y'all like, what is going on here? Yes. We are in the building. And as you see, this is season 2, episode 22, the last episode of the season, people. And look who I got with me in the building, literally in the building. I know y'all are more surprised than I am. But surprise, here we are. You know, I like to maximize every second of every minute in this hour. So I will not delay. What's up, y'all? What is going on? Speak to the people. Tell them who you be. Remind the people who you be.
Hallelujah. And we don't get God in this. Listen, this was not a good idea. I don't know who decided that, like, all 4 of us. But we about to have a good time. Y'all about to see us live and unscripted. And so we are honored to be here. And we know it's going to be a whole situation.
Yes. So let me, before we go any further, let me shout you out in the chat. I see you. Y'all see we doing something different on the day. So I need y'all to, tap in. I need y'all to do your part in the chat. I need y'all to start chatting. I need y'all to be excited. You see the growth, you see the elevation. So I need y'all to do your part. And so the first person that entered the doors of the PUS'HER community, shout out to you, Miss Gloria, for showing up early and on time. You be out of here. How did you do that? But shout out to you, Dominique. We see you. We thank you. Brandy, we see you. Good evening to you, Mrs. Prince. Mrs. Prince said, all my chat friends is on the
Y'all can hold it down in the chat.
It's called growth. We growing up. We doing something different. We coming out of the chat. So we will encourage y'all to come out of the chat too, so that people can see who you are. The Key, we see you. Salone, we see you. Lady Winsome, we see you. We thank you. Karen Cook, we see you. Yes. Cynthia Brown, we see you.
On the bill.
Yes. Ordinary, is that ordinary? Danielle, we see you.
Yeah.
She said, I'm here, proud of y'all. We thank you. Yes. So, as you see, we're doing something different. So, I cannot keep focusing on what y'all saying, but I need y'all to push. I need y'all to stay in the chat.
Let me do it. This is my job.
No,
you are behind me. It's all put me on the running team. I'm not in there today, but y'all do right. Okay. You're right in the chat. You're right. I ain't in there today to remind y'all to like, share, and comment for the push.
All right. She is not behind the scenes today.
I have no idea what
she's not behind the scenes today, and I'm not giving her this. So we're gonna get through this. Keep pushing, keep talking, and keep chatting, and I will check in like towards the middle. I'll keep checking in, but I cannot focus totally on the chat. But we're here for you. And so I'm going to turn it back over so we can continue to reintroduce ourselves to some and remind others of who we are. Yeah, who we be.
I'm Veronica Jackson. I'm Michelle Daniels.
I'm Aunt Patton.
Come on, y'all. No.
My government name.
No, come on. Come on now.
What you want us to say?
I want y'all to, who would you be? Like you, this is who you, if this was your last opportunity to tell somebody who you are, what would you say?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she trying to push.
Not so soon. I made this early in the morning. If I had to introduce myself for one last time, I would say I'm Veronica. I am me.
That's what's up.
I know that's right. Listen, I'm gonna break it down for you. I did some things on this earth. Please let me start. Okay, well, I'm Michelle, lady, and I'm right. That's what they need to know. You thirsty for you?
Do what you will.
Oh, okay.
You better hold up. We
not
in the mall.
I don't know if you can curse or not, but forgive me. Yes. Forgive me, YouTube. I don't know who does the behind the scenes, but y'all forgive me. It ain't PUS'HER something. Look.
Hey, yo.
So anyway, I work with this young lady right here doing this nice place called Pivot. Okay, we have women who've been, impacted by the criminal justice system, right? We getting them to work. And then I work with this gentleman right here, helping them to get to work. And we do this on a regular basis. And so, yeah, we do that. That's purposeful. I also am the chapter director for the Ladies League of Baltimore, which also helps women. Shout out to the Ladies League. Yes. Who also help women, but we help women in the middle with personal and professional development and just, continuing to grow and learn. And then I'm trying to keep an end today. Comedian Shelly Rock just comes out, especially after 6, my own time. And she's not paying me. I might just say a little bit of everything. And I don't know why I would wear a pivot shirt. But anyhow, don't hold it against me. That's me. And then I got 2 beautiful grown kids. Can y'all say grown? Grown. Yes. Grown. And come from a really, really great network of family and friends of people who just love genuinely, which makes me able to love genuinely. So
I was going to say, I know you wasn't going to introduce yourself and I say you not Mother Love.
Girl, not Mother Love.
Yes,
It's Mother Love.
Mother Love. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is your show. And you asked
No.
But I really want to know why y'all gave me that.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna get there. But,
Yeah, so Aunt Patton, I am a multidisciplinary artist, I would say. Doing
Yes.
things. Stuff behind the scenes, in front of the camera, rapper, Christian rapper, bunch of stuff. And I just love people, man. No, stop.
Time out.
I love inspiring people. I love inspiring.
Different when you're in.
Sometimes people
They exhaust you, bro.
They make you want to do something different. I can't say that I always love them, but yeah, man, inspiring them, it makes me feel good.
That's good.
oh,
I know you like to inspire people.
Oh my God.
In the office, when I say it now.
I know you know that. No, I know that.
All right, so it's important to me to end this season on a high note, and with the people who definitely has great influence in my life. It's important to me also for leaders, because all 3 of you are leaders. It's important to me to give space so that people can see that you're human before you are a leader. That you're human, that you laugh, that you cry,
Right.
that you've experienced life on life terms, that you cuss.
And we cuss because we want to curse. We don't curse because we have limited vocabulary. I just want y'all to know my vocabulary is not limited. It's just some things don't sound like saying the and
They need a little skank
and
of curse on it.
you know, Baltimore on it.
You know, little Baltimore on it.
I got cursed out 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't even mad about the curse out. I was mad because she didn't put the cuss words.
Now who do you know?
You wasn't cutting.
Now let's shift it to the mother love. Who do you know gets upset with somebody because they don't cuss right? You cuss out with
Me, I would have appreciated it more had she cussed me out right. Don't keep on here saying stuff just to be saying it.
She didn't put no effort into how she came.
You know she did not.
See, that's how you knew she was not authentic, because when you really curse from the soul, you don't even need no preparation. It just
it rolls out. That's why I said she really didn't want to cuss me out. She
did.
forced herself.
It wasn't authentic.
No,
it wasn't an authentic.
Cuss words didn't go together.
Because when it's authentic, it comes from the root, the gut, and it just rolls right off. And then y'all give you what you're looking for. And see, she didn't give you what you was looking for. So it left you disappointed.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm listening to y'all talk about this, and I just want to say to the community out there, right? Like, I think as Black people, especially because there's a Black man, I'm sitting here and I'm like, dang, like, I've heard, you know, cuss outs and stuff like that, but the way y'all got so much passion. Y'all ignited. And I just talk about the potency that's in these Black women's tongues. I want y'all to be mindful of it.
I wasn't saying she would say it was right for her to cuss me out, right? But if you gonna cuss me out, the person that likes a few curse words every now and again, use them right. That's all I'm saying. Make sure they go together.
All right, you know what I mean? So y'all hear that? Y'all ever want to get in the ring with it? Y'all better go.
Don't come in, cuss me out, but words don't go together. Don't do it.
Y'all hear that? She'll respect you a little bit more if you organize.
We gonna dissect the cuss. We gonna be like, look, oh, that was a good one. That was a good combo. You know, when you just throw that thing in there, that thing hit, you like, yeah.
Hell, y'all are funny. Does it? How do you, as a man, a Black man, how do you? You got 3 sisters.
Well,
you got more sisters, but I'm saying you got more sisters out here. You got some in the chat. You got biological sisters, but I'm saying on a day-to-day basis, you are with. How do you, as a Black man, deal with the women in your life? I know. Let's keep it. These women in your life. These 3 women in your life.
I think it's really about managing expectations and boundaries. I'm gonna let you know.
Because let me hear.
We're gonna let them cook.
Especially these 2. These are boundary pushers. You the people pusher. These are the boundary. Especially,
I don't know if that's right.
especially this one. I think.
Big Leach, Larry Hoover.
Listen, but I know when he be like, no, now let me tell you, I'll be like, oh shucks, I'm about to get it. When he be like, see what you need to know, I'll be like, all right, I done took it too far, and I'm gonna just sit here and let him say whatever, and I just gotta eat it.
I love when he say now, shall.
Sometimes what happens, especially like when Shell and her mother love, when she and her mother love back, because Shell want to save. That's why your mother love.
Yeah.
Because me and V, for the most part,
they can't be together. They cannot.
There's a lot of things that we can't do in this office together. We won't share it with you all. But as a family, we know that we are the 2 students and siblings that cannot be together. Yes. We get it, right? Bro.
So I didn't talk about it because I can't talk about it.
Go with me.
But we are self-aware enough to know that we
Yeah.
can't be together.
This is
Oh,
true.
y'all.
And
No,
2025,
this is true. We know.
we know. And when and you
Look
can
at
look,
this setup right now.
It
Look at
ain't
this
no
setup right now.
participants. I know that if y'all together. Ain't no bigger participants. They got to do it.
So listen, y'all. Let me give y'all some insight with these three right here. Well, not so much Ant. I want to shout out. I want to give Ant his flowers while we are together because he thugs it out with us. He puts up. We are three strong women. We are some stronger than others. And this man will not back down. He will get us gathered. He will not let us rear off, go astray when we are in his presence. And I appreciate that. I really do. It takes a real man with real skin and that's secure within himself to be able to handle women and respect who they are as they are and handle them with care. You do that and you do that very well. And the people in our individual lives that meet you fall in love with you. Your energy, your demeanor. I say, although you are the quietest one in the room, you are the loudest one in the room because your presence speaks, and people are drawn to that. And some people may not know why they're drawn to it, but they are. And so I just once again just want to say thank you for being constant in my life. Especially today, I wouldn't have been able to pull it off to this magnitude without his guidance and without his wisdom. And here's one better: me staying in my lane. I could have been back here telling him what to do, how to do it, and all that, but no, I learned from him. I watched him. I recorded him. I listened to him when he told me to do something. I did it. I wasn't combative. And I appreciate that. And that makes anything that you want to do, you can do it. But you yourself as an individual have to be tapped in. You got to be tapped in. You definitely have to be tapped in, especially because this is a vibe. This is a vibe.
Yeah, no, this
is a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. You know what I think about Ed. I think that he made it. I learned so much from him, or I learned so much from you, but I think that you made it difficult for other men, unintentionally, right? Because can't no man just come do any old thing to me,
Right?
Like maybe before, right? Because I'm real clear about the standard in which a man should enter into my space, right? And I learned from him indirectly, right? And so the boundaries since meeting Ant have changed from previous years, and that's what I appreciate you. Plus, I'm always safe in your presence.
Yeah.
And for a Black woman to be safe with another man is huge, especially for those of us who've experienced trauma at the hands of a man. It's important to have men in your life that you feel safe with, that ain't gonna try you, that ain't gonna put you compromise, who you are and what you're going to be. That's important. I don't think you even realize how important it is.
I think I do. As I hear y'all say it, over and over again, it becomes something where I'm like, oh man, this is important. But honestly, I can't say that. I can say the exact same thing, right? Just like I was sharing in the chat the other day, and I was like, yo, before meeting y'all, the way in which even the relationships that I had just with people, not just even not romantic or anything, just with people, my level of trust with people was different. I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, yo, I was literally I had 1 foot out the door by the time y'all was coming in. You know what I mean? Because of some stuff that I saw where I was like, yo, they move crazy. But I think it's important to listen to God because I remember praying about it. And I didn't feel the release. And I was thinking about it when I was talking to whoever I was talking to, sharing this with, I was like, yo, if I would have made that move, I would have never got this. Like,
Mm.
I'd have never got none of this.
Yeah.
And that was like
Thank you, Lord.
instrumental for like
Yes.
my healing. You know what I'm saying? Like now the way in which I regard people and I interact with them is it's different because it's like, yo, I know that like there are people who aren't just willing, like just trying to take away from you.
Mhm.
When you in those spaces where people like leeching off
Mhm.
or like will just suck you dry.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So even to be able to do something like this is like even the way of me like appreciating. And you know, I've been saying this for a minute. Like, yo, we need to do this.
Yes.
So for us to be here, like, you know, it's a beautiful thing.
I think for me, the thing that I appreciate the most about and it's probably three things. One is just the way I feel protected, like no other, and that is because who you are is rooted in love, right? And as a Black woman that's in certain spaces, and just different things coming up through life, being able to be in the presence of a man, right? But a safe man, a safe grown ass man. That's different, right? And then two, I definitely appreciate like you my person, my twin on the feed, right? That's why we both sitting over in the corner, shouting put us over here, call me to like time out, and I'm just looking at you like, oh, you are over there, right?
No,
Right.
you reading his thoughts and he reading
You know what he's trying to get ready to say before they say it. And I'm gonna cut it. No, be quiet.
And then they be like, sit over here. But every time that we've ever, and I mean collectively, like, and what do we need to do? You know, and you always hold us accountable. You hold us accountable. And this is so funny, right? Because a few weeks ago, we all walking out the door. Was you here, Sharon? And I was complaining about something, and just here you go. Cause see, before you was complaining about when the man ain't had no money and he did, and now you talking about, and I'm like, all right, why you keep bringing up old stuff?
But you know,
But he holds me accountable to so much stuff. But yet, when I get on the phone and we have conversations, it's like everything he say, I receive it with golden ears, like so that I'm not only just listening, but it penetrates my heart, and so that I can really go out and apply it. And I don't think I've ever really applied anything that in depth from a man. You know why? Because it wasn't safe. Right. So what you provide is so golden. To my twin. That's my
wow.
That's my twin.
Where have you been? Nobody.
All right.
We not gonna make it. That's why good idea. Good idea. We not gonna make it. I pray that every woman out there listen, whenever you listen to this, that you have a man in your life, because it will heal places that you don't even know.
That you didn't even know needed healing.
You will heal in places, because it is a gift to have a man in your life. And if you're a strong Black woman, and I don't come from the field of I don't need no man, you ain't gonna never hear me say no crazy foolery like that.
I did.
And I've been married, and my ex-husband was a great person, you know, but there were times when I didn't feel safe, you know, and it wasn't intentional, you know, it was just, you know, Black men need other Black men to teach them, right? Or at least be
And who keep asking their brother to teach other Black men? Who keeps saying, bro, I need you to teach.
We're not talking about all Black men, by the way. I'm not talking about all Black men. I don't want nobody in the comments talk about, oh, well, that is the Black men you've been around. Talk about
So let me just pull something that caught my attention from the chat. Sean said that she was drawn before you even opened your mouth. She was drawn to you, which is why she's happy that you are her coach.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that.
Yeah.
That caught my attention from the chat.
It's a lot of things.
Can I say something though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think while y'all appreciate it, and I love it that y'all appreciate it, right? But I also feel like I'm in this weird space where other people, like the people who I might want to appreciate me for being all of this stuff that y'all talking about, they be looking at me like you too
much,
or you know
that
what I'm saying?
That just means that they are not. But that just means that they're not where you are yet on this experience. And so I don't want to say that they're not your tribe, right? But understand that where you're being watered is where you're going to flourish and go. So you have to spend more time and energy where you're being watered.
Right.
And hopefully some of them will join that level of experience, and then some of them just not. And we gotta be okay with. How that make you feel though?
It makes me feel like, in a sense, y'all done see me like I'll be like, yo, this crazy.
I love it when you turn up and just be like,
I be mad.
I love it.
Because like, if somebody says that they need X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know, like that maybe that's the protection part, right? Like somebody say, yo, I need boo, boo, boo. Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna give you boo, boo, boo. Or I'm gonna like set the thing up so that you could do boo, boo, boo. And then it's like, now I'm looking and I'm like,
Where y'all?
Where you at?
Where the bye?
yeah.
Where the bye?
You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't know, it's just like when I listen to, especially when I listen to what's happening with social, you start listening to like what women are requiring. It sometimes it's as a black man, I know I'm probably speaking for a bunch of black men out here, but I feel like it's so, you're like almost on a never ending, like things could change, the requirements can change all the time. So like you could feel like men are about, like we watch sports, we look at stats all the time, so we can start argue why this person is the best or whatever the case may be. But it seems like everything that we know about stats and what you kind of need as benchmarks, that's going to change. Like at one point you could be like, okay, you need to have this, and this. And then it's like, okay, I got this, and this. And then it's like, well, you don't need that no more. I need you to have that. You just like,
yeah. At one time, it was like, okay, a man had his own place, car, and a good job, right? I'm talking about women in the middle. I'm talking about y'all that got trust funds and things. Those of us who have to work for this thing, man. And that was it. Because I run into men and they thinking because they got a house, a car, and a good job that, okay, now I'm supposed to fall all over. But what else you got, bruh? What else? You got some personality? Are you family oriented? Do you have any hobbies? You know, what you passionate about? What's your purpose in life? And a lot of times I'm running into people that don't really articulate that. I would say, I'm not gonna say they don't know, but they don't know how to articulate it in a way where that would be attractive alongside of being a grown man and having independence, right? And taking care of yourself. So I think it's just the lack of conversation between men and women that's created that.
I think now we are in a space where it frustrates me so much on social media, right? Because you don't see the other races doing this.
no.
Right? You don't see the other races having these conversations. However, in our race, the black race, it is always this conversation. And what makes me so sad is that it is us against them. And we on the same team.
Right.
And that is half of the reason why I think so many of our relationships are really struggling in our community. We have to remember that we are on the same team. Even when that person isn't showing up their best, we on the same team, right? And it's sometimes that speaking sports, like, yeah, LeBron can take it all the way down, but it might be sometimes that he on the injured reserve. And all some of us see is, oh, he ain't running all the ball. He ain't running the play the way he should. We on the same team, right? And once we get out of our own way of this separate or division, and a lot of what used to be okay in the standard, that car, that job, those things were like the standard. is no longer the standard because now you run into them, they got a nice job. They have a nice car. They got a place. No emotional intelligence. The heart ain't right. What type of relationships you got with your kids? How things been between you and your mama? And just because things was rough between you and your mama, have you made a conscious decision to heal from that? What soon as you sit down and you say, well, what work have you done on yourself? Oh. That's, you know what I'm saying? You one of them. So it's like we're past basic. Okay, you got a nice car. I got 2 nice cars. You got a nice house. We got 3 nice houses. That's basic.
Right.
That's
And that's what he said. The goalpost didn't change, baby. Because
let me tell you something. But those are the things that people are really like putting so much emphasis on in the dating game.
Right.
Like, I need him to make this amount of money. I need him to do. But the caliber of the person. Are we walking around hurting or are we walking around healed? And when people are unhealed, especially Black men, the most unprotected woman in America is the Black woman.
Yeah.
We gotta get it from everywhere. We gotta pump him up. We gotta pump the kids up. We gotta pump our community up. We gotta be here for our homegirls, our sisters, everybody, right? And so it becomes really, really, really heavy to the point you be like, you know what? I'm tired.
but a Black woman don't got time to be tired.
Comment that caught my attention. And so I want to know what y'all think about this. Who and what, and I know it just almost seems like this is about you, but but it just caught my attention. Who and what can't be taught.
It can be.
It can be observed and it can be indirectly taught. That's what I mean by that. It has to be observed because I mean he can say what he does and different things like that, but seeing him in situations is to me what is the learning, is the thing. And I think it can be taught to a certain degree, as long as there is a willingness to learn it.
Right. And
A willingness to
he
change.
does it without judgment.
Right. I don't know if you judge in private.
Do you judge yourself?
Yeah.
You be wrong with yourself.
I wish I could stop doing that.
Absolutely.
That's one of my frustrations.
Yeah. I wish you would stop doing that because you're so dope. It's just so good.
All right, so that's so now we're not people picking ourselves apart. We're just being real. And one of the things that is important to me is for you all, especially those that do not believe friendships are possible and that they can last. It's important to me in any platform that I have that I'm able to bring that to the forefront to let people see. Like, we not just saying that we do it, like we put in work for the relationships to be what it is. Like, I've seen you frustrated and tired before. I've seen you frustrated and tired before. I've seen you frustrated and tired before. You definitely seen me frustrated and tired before. We had those days and we've seen it from each other.
The good, the bad, and the
right. And it didn't deter anybody. If anything, I believe in my heart that it made each individual fight harder, first for themselves and then for each other. Because the energy that you bring to push that one person, what I appreciate about everybody is you give it back to each other. It's reciprocity.
Really, what I call it is unconditional love.
It really is. It really is.
That part.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah. And that's what makes us different than I think any other community program, anything like that. When people come in here, the reason that we are able to give other people love is because before we do anything else, we love upon each other. And even the people that work here that aren't on the stage right now, like, we don't play about them either. We are a family. And I think this is a space where we've had unconditional love in each element of the family.
Yeah.
I can't even say we've had unconditional love in our own. I'm gonna speak for me. In my own family, no, it's definitely people in there that love with condition. I ain't even gonna go into all that, but definitely conditioned, right? But to really like show, I'm falling apart today. This is what's going on, you know, and be able to share that, bro. You know how he played in my face. It don't be no hello, no good one, bro. He played in my face. He just let me be like, and go off, and then he be like, you know what, he hit you with the shoulder tap. Like, okay. Right? And then
You can even feel the shoulder tap in the spirit. Yeah, you been with him. You know if you was with him, that's what he would do.
Yeah, it's unconditional love because I'm just like, stop talking to Aunt. That's my aunt.
Yes.
Somebody that I need when I need them. Don't keep your
So much maturity.
That's my
in this
and the
little
reason
space
is
right here.
because V wasn't with me and Aunt on Thursdays. It was me. I don't know where she was. It was my time.
Oh, yeah.
Frustration.
And it would not be like that because I'll be like, Shaw wasn't with me and my car leader. I'll do that. It would not be like,
I know, but I have to. That's my first reaction, and then I'd be like, okay, well, I was shit.
but it's all the time that you know what I love. And I think I was telling another member of the team today, it was like, listen, I'm a stand in the full with you out front in your glory, and I'm a stand with you in your trenches. That's unconditional love. And I can say this family right here has always done that. When I'm doing good, when I'm not doing good, when we're doing good, when one of us is not doing good, oh, we showing up. We showing up, even if not in the physical, we showing up mentally, emotionally. We praying each other through. We coming in here and saying, look, we gotta keep each other covered. That's what people don't see. And people don't see all of the behind the scenes. You know, when I'm like, shout. When shout come through, when it's no more, right? What do we do when it's no more? That's the
part I don't like.
When shout come through, I'm like, I'll be scared. Like,
I know, but it's also part of me also. You know, I think I mother love, as y'all call it, so much that when people get that other side of me, everybody is like,
take cover. Take cover.
You know, and then I feel like, oh God, like I'm not gonna be received.
No.
That's not for y'all, but for me, you know, it's like, you know, it's not just with y'all, it's anywhere, even in my house. It's gonna be, everybody is gonna be on a like, you know, and I'm just like, why y'all do that? Like, I'm cool. I was at Nofa's, right, with the ladies' league. It was the wrong day for this way to play with me, right? It was just the wrong day. It was the wrong day. And everybody with the ladies' league was like, afterwards was like, I have never. And I'm just like, oh, that's in there.
You know, I think I'm the only one that was just whipping.
Yeah, everybody was just like, is Michelle gonna be okay? Is she okay? And I'm saying, oh, yeah, but you know,
I remember one time we was all out and Shaw said, we will not eat. I threw the fork. It's time to stand up. Let's go. Remember that? When Shaw said, and we will not eat. When she got
but I respected that because it reminded me of my sister. One time she came home and took all of us to go get our toes and our nails done. This is like one of the times when I first like came home, and we went into this one store, and I won't say where it's at. And when we walked in, nobody greeted us, and my sister was like,
oh, yeah,
okay,
I'm leaving.
Come on, I'm like, I want to go here. What's happening? I want to go here. I wasn't trying. I didn't understand her side initially, but it was a teachable moment for me. And in that moment, she said, "Look, I know you want it done, but you won't get it done here, not with me. Any place that I walk into, greet me because I am the customer. If you don't acknowledge me, that means my money not good enough for you."
And the thing about it is, really, I'm human, right? And for me, it's just like I give so much. It's just a standard of you not. And for me, in some cases, I want to be the light, you know, because you can't always go places and get you. So I want to bring me there. I want to change the energy. But when I looked around that room that day in that restaurant, I saw the women that was with me. And I saw the behavior of the dude. I know how far I'm going to go. But I wasn't quite sure how far the ladies around my table was going to go. And I wasn't going to put them in that predicament. Somebody had to say, it's time to go. How oftentimes do you see things escalate in situations and nobody says, it's time to go? Right. You know, so for me, it was just like, I got 3 ladies around this table that's licensed to carry. Let's go. You know, because if this goes too far, I can't control this. You know, and not that I was trying to control it. That's not it. It's a protection. You know, it's somebody identifying that this has gone too far. You know, and for me, it's like I'm not gonna let it go too far because I know once that split is over, right? And so I think you want to have a leader that's gonna know when it's time to go.
But
So
that is why when people push, right? And that's why when Mother Love leaves the room, her presence is necessary. That's why we all just back up and be like,
I don't know why
let y'all do our thing, right? You know why? Because we know you done showed up as Mother Love once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and they don't get it, right? And at some point, you have always taught me, V, we got to teach these people how to treat us, right?
At some point now.
At some point, right? And so when you do show up in that manner, I don't want you to feel bad about it. You know why? Because it's so necessary.
Yeah.
Right?
It's hard, but I think her
It's
go
hard.
through, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think her go through on a personal level, once she gets that, I think her go through allows her to see not necessarily the people, but see herself. Because even in that, it's still some things we can tweak. It's still some things, especially as a leader. I'm saying when you're because all of us operate, we wear many hats, and you got to know when to turn certain stuff off. And all of us have different personalities, and so the expectation of Mother Love is because that's what she presents. Because she's the softer one. She's the one that wants to save you. She's the one that, even though you are fighting, she wants it hard for you. And then you got somebody like myself who is just gonna be like, "Is you tired of kicking and screaming?"
That's not true, Coletta, because let me tell you, you as a person speak to the heart. Shao is like, you can hear and speak to a person's heart. I'm going to speak to their mind. This is logic. Logic all day. What we doing, right? You're going to speak to their heart.
Yeah, I'm saying in that moment. Yeah, but in that moment, but I'm saying when it ain't Mother Love, when the Mother Love is turned off, and the cause and effect for her, I think it helps her become grounded, because you can't be Mother Love 24/7 and she has to get to a place where she's comfortable to know that I can't be talking to you. You can't get Mother Love, and Shao has to be at peace with the fact that I can't get Sugar. I can't give you Mother Love right now. You got to get the stern Shao. You got to get the real mother that loves you. And now is that's operating in that love, and it's gotta be tough. And her tough is different. It sounds different than everybody else's, because when she get that way, everybody is listening. And she doesn't like it, but she has to get to a place where you gonna, whether you like it or not, you better respect it, and you better be at peace with it. You know, I don't like that I have to get that way in order for you to hear. I know that's the part. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that I had to get that way. But I'm just saying that if I feel it's so, I've been trying this way and I've been trying this way, you're going to get that from me. And I'm unapologetic in the moment. But when I am by myself, you know, that's when I have to process, because I will beat myself up. You know, I have in the past, I would say. Right. But I've learned that, you know, because I am who I am,
You know, that comes along with it. Like that's why I say you can't be Mary Poppins doing this.
Right.
Sometimes you got to be able to say, shut the up.
Right.
Right? Because that's what they know. Then once I get your attention, I'm going to give you mother love.
Right.
But sometimes mother love is saying, baby, sit down. That ain't working. I just don't like that I have to go there to get your attention.
Right.
You know, I don't like it.
Is it because you feel like you outside of your element? Or your norm, your baseline, or where you want to be?
Yeah.
Right. It's partly that. That's where it is today. But over the years, it was me trying not to be my dad. You get what I'm saying? So it's triggering for me to go there. Right. But I realize that sometimes I have to go there. But then I got to deal with Michelle. I got to deal with the 13-year-old Michelle, who ego now is flared. Right. And so I have to deal with that. And I've learned how to deal with that. But when I go there, that's a reminder of my dad, and I don't like it. Right. Because that was him 24/7. And so when that comes out of me, it's like, oh God, I'm being my dad. And I don't like it, you know. And but I deal with it though, because I know it's necessary. I learned that with my children. My son says, see, I'm the only person he knows that could be like, yes, how are you? Oh, today is great. Happy Wednesday. And then get off the phone like, Jonah, be like, man, how you do that? How you do that? You know? So I learned, my children taught me how important all sides of me are. But it still doesn't mean that that it doesn't affect me.
Right.
You know, because it does.
And I think each and every one of us have our own process of how we process when we have to go there. Right. And I think because we all know, like I know, after Mother Love come out, all right, she'll need a little space. And then I'm like, sis, you do understand that it was necessary, like affirming her because I know that it hurts her. Right. With me, Carlita, you know, B, you getting better. I was flipping everything this morning, like, because I should have just trusted myself and myself, right? And I didn't trust myself, right? And what happened, and what makes me upset is when I don't trust myself and it hurts someone else. Not when it hurt me, though. It hurt me. It hurts me to know not trusting myself hurts someone else. Because I'm okay if not trusting myself hurt me.
Right.
I can deal with the consequences of it. But when I don't trust myself and it hurts someone else, it just, you know, and so we all have our go through. When Ant gets to that point, he's like, man, I even, if you go in there, you just shut the door. Give him a few minutes. And then I come back like, bro, you want a snack? Bro, you want to got to keep the cookies on.
Right. Because in the past, seeing that side of me, people don't return back the way they used to. You get what I'm saying? Once they see that side of me, it's like it never goes back to what we had before. You get what I'm saying? And I say, but this is me though. Like I'm still me. You get what I mean? And I think being rejected in the past for showing that side of myself, I think is why it still hurts a little bit.
Right.
But you know, I'm definitely getting better with it. I just don't like being that way. I'd rather be Mother Love.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'd rather people hear me that way.
And hold your hand.
But you know, I'd rather do that. You know, I'd rather
there's something about when show just right. You just feel that's better, like
and you know, like my mother. You know, my mother is so loving. You know, so that's where I probably get it from. I watch my mother just unconditionally to a fault, though. You know, and that's where I make that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, there was a point in my life where I was angry. You know, because I saw my mother give so much love and not get it back. To the point where I was like, that's happening to me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going hard, you know, and I found myself locked up for fighting and, you know, a whole bunch of, you know, unnecessary stuff trying to prove that. So finding the balance is is purpose.
Mhm.
That's why I stay in my purpose
Right.
because that keeps me balanced.
Right.
If people try to offer me jobs making way more money and doing all of that, and the reason I always don't even entertain, I don't even waste my time saying no, is because it's not my purpose.
Right.
So if I could go there and chase that money, I would get the money, but I would be off balance. You would see me ego driven.
Right.
You would see me not the opposite of humble.
Right.
You know, so where I'm at and doing what I'm doing is the balance between mother love and whatever that other thing.
It's so funny that you said that because Maya, one of her main things is always like, "Ah, you give so much, and you care, and you showing up for this person, and you showing up for that person," and I be like, "But am I showing up for you?"
Mhm.
Because that's important to me. To
Mhm.
make sure she like, "Yeah, Maya, you showing up for me, but I just want to make sure that they are not taking advantage in this
Mhm.
way and not doing it."
Mhm.
And what I try to demonstrate and
Mhm.
teach Maya is that shout out to Maya, my baby.
Yeah, and my baby body too.
And Maya, yes. Is that when in everything in life that you do, if you lead with love and you lead with balance. That's why when it's off balance for you, it don't feel good. When it's off balance for me, I gotta lay in the bed and be like, well, dang. You know, and even Ann has his own go through, and Carlita, you have your own process that you go through. But when we bring it back, we know that it's a safe space because the love never changes.
Right.
Yeah. And we can go right back into line of balance.
Right.
Right. Because you know why? I know that this is a person that loves me. Even if she got to get in my butt, she loved me. If she don't agree with what I'm saying, don't mean she love me any less.
Doesn't really mean that at all.
Right.
It does.
Soon as somebody don't agree with what you're saying, and most of our families, or you ain't doing it their way, or even in relationships, if you don't do what they want you to do, if you don't follow the way that they want you to follow, right, the energy shifts, right?
Right.
It becomes different, right? And what we have to all recognize is unconditional love is just letting people be. With nobody is in possession of anybody else. Not even parents.
Not even parents.
All we do is become overqualified coaches. And they go through life. Overqualified coaches. Because guess what? Our children have the right to execute the play whatever way they want to. That doesn't mean we didn't take them to practice. Doesn't mean we didn't give them the playbook. Doesn't mean that we didn't instill No. But they have free will. And once people really realize free will, that's when you're loving someone through free will, that's unconditional. That's unconditional. And you don't switch it up. You don't change. Right. The narrative of the relationship don't change. That's what it is.
Right. All right. As we are winding down, we are unscripted people, so we could be anyway. So I'm gonna come back to you. What is one of your fondest memories that you had with all of us together?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I know, but pick one.
All right, the one that comes to mind is probably because I just was in your office a couple of days ago. Is when we went to Philly, and we was like just up there on that on that green space.
It was so windy.
Yeah, and just because it just was fun. I mean, it's crazy how many when I think about how many different places we've been.
Yes,
and we still like are ourselves.
Now take that part out. Take that part out.
We are live, people.
But we are ourselves everywhere we go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
We
it's
are.
like what this group has done for me is it's really helped me not to assimilate. I used to be a person who would assimilate and
You
like
know I don't play that.
yeah. And now I just even the thought of me having to assimilate, it just like frustrates me. Because it's like I get a chance to go somewhere every day where I can be myself and I'm valued for being myself. And I think that's what I heard y'all, all of us saying really is just like the ability to like be valued for being who you are.
That's really, I think,
And what's your
you
fondest?
sing when you are valued for who you are, you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel important, cared for, safe, all of that goes along with it. That's where that comes from. All right, I found this memory, Lord Jesus. Oh, it's so many. It's so many
I
to
know.
pick from.
This is one.
All of us being together. I think it was Aunt's event that was here.
They stole my.
Because that day was all about Ed, and it felt good to see him so happy. This one here had me at the amusement park on all of these rides, and I was scared out of my mind. I really, really was.
I know.
Parts of me still there. You know why I was so happy that day, even in the midst of being the most scared I had been, was how happy V was. I never knew she was like a ride junkie like that. I thought I knew most about it, right? But when I learned that about her and Sade were just collaborating about the experience, and I said, I didn't get it. Right? But she was so, it made me happy, even though the insides of my body, the pictures to prove it. What in the world are you talking about, right? I was so happy because Coco asked me that day when I got home, like, how was it? And I was like, girl, but V and Sade was so happy that it made me say, I'll go back with y'all again, but I'm not listening to him this time. But that's my fondest moment of Ant was really that day because he was in his element. Not that I hadn't seen him that way before, but it was just something about it that made it really, really special in a moment for him. And then because it was for him, it was for me. I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's one of your phones?
Well, I only get to get
one.
It was just
one,
Ant, right?
Yeah, you gave both of yours. So, So,
all right.
But I didn't do you.
I was going to say my fondest. All right. So this one is my fondest because we literally were in the middle of a rainstorm.
oh, wow. I remember that.
First of all, we had this big old truck.
You forgot.
I said,
You were in Florida.
hey, right? We was at a re-entry conference.
We was in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah, Pensacola. And I was like, y'all, we get into this airport. Get in here. Right?
And I lost my ID. I couldn't find my ID.
Listen, and everything that could have. And I was just like, but we going to wrap this out. We going to get to where we need to get to, and we going to get there safe. And you pray, shout, you navigate. I'm going to drive. Carlita, put your seatbelt on. And that's exactly how it went.
And the water was so high. It was as high as the truck. It was like,
and the whole time I'm scared. I'm scared driving this big old truck through all of this water. And then I'm like, but God, I know all of them in here. We gonna get there. We gonna be all right.
scared.
Because you can't act scared on the outside.
I know, but you didn't ask it.
And we got to where we needed to be. But I knew we were safe. Not because I was in the truck. But because I knew all of y'all was in the truck, I was like, see, and God, I know you don't play about them. And we got them on this ID, right? And everything, the ID, and got there. And we made it through that rainstorm. And so that is one of my fondest moments.
That was a good one.
That was one of my fondest.
Yeah, that was. So now I'm thinking back, I'm like, wow, oh man. Yeah,
We had so many though.
Mine is for all of us together. This is when we was in our honeymoon stage. We were still getting to know each other and all of that. I'm saying me with y'all because it was y'all before me, and then I came along to break this up. Come on, yeah. I want to know. Come on, say the end. But all of my ideas came birthed out of my insecurities. And some would say I did a lot of things prematurely, without knowing all the things. But with me, I feel like I won't know if I can do it if I don't do it. Whether it fail or not, if it's in front of me, I'm going to get it done.
Right.
Even if I'm upset while I'm getting it done, I'm going to get it done. And that's just my personality. And the second time that I did the PUS'HER anniversary, and I wanted it to be this big thing. I had an idea, I had a vision in my mind. And it was that, but it wasn't that grand thing that I was looking for. But what settled in my spirit is when y'all walked in.
Where was this at, Colby?
This was in what's the that little bar called? Because we was upstairs.
Oh, you talking about, okay.
We was upstairs.
Where we was
When I
It's
had
on Madison Street.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
on
okay.
Madison Street. Aunt had on I tell y'all what y'all had on. Aunt had on black and gold. He had that black shirt on with that gold. You had, yeah.
Sharif showed up. I leaned over to him like, bro. I was like, I see you extra day.
Yeah, Maya was there. And then they left her on and George was on.
That was when we were actually able. Cole had
My brother was on the
had
call.
Colette, and we were able to talk to him. That was a magical night.
And it actually, I'll never forget that day because it was on my mother's birthday, and she was there. And I was able on her birthday to publicly ask her to forgive me. And I know that I wouldn't have been able to do that.
That was
without y'all presence being there to give me that courage to do that publicly. With some other people in the room that's probably was looking sideways and all of that, but I was able to get through that because of y'all presence, because of y'all support. And it's like y'all always show up, no matter what I'm doing, no matter where I'm at. I'm glad I don't want to be an astronaut because I challenge y'all to see if y'all gonna go up there some more. I know you ain't going. She done already told me. Girl, I'll catch you when you get back. I ain't going. She done already told me.
Now we going to right back and we stay in a few days. I need all the details.
She gonna go. No, if it's 7 days, she ain't going.
If it's 7
But
days,
if it's like 2 days, a weekend, she'll go. It's a weekend, she'll go.
and if we take it off real fast,
Yeah.
rock it like real
Yeah,
fast.
she'll go.
Yeah.
But she'll go and I still be on her. But yeah, it's such a whole vibe.
I don't need.
But yeah, that is one of my fondest memory. And another one that I have is something had happened, and I don't know which one of y'all said it, but we got the circle prayer. Aunt led the prayer. And that was another moment that I'll never forget because I think spiritually that is what connected, like solidified for me. This is my family. This is it. Because no matter what you go through individually, you're always ready to show up for other people, but you don't show up for other people in your flesh. You know what's in your arsenal. And then you know what space you in to tag somebody in because everybody can pray. Everybody has prayed. But sometimes it ain't you. And the one thing that I appreciate is you know when it ain't you, when it's you. And you know how to pass the baton. You know how to say, you know how to lead.
No, one thing V can do is pray. Did y'all know that?
She prayed for me on purpose. What prayer?
I to pray. I used to be like, intercessor. I didn't even how I. This pray for me, sis. She did that really grit. She ain't got to protect your toenails. I didn't think about that, but listen to me praying. I be like, she can pray.
Oh, for real.
I thought you wouldn't even think it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you can tell she be late in the midnight hour.
Yes, I see y'all in the chat. I know we just cutting up. I know. We are winding down. I can't really read. I ain't got my glasses because I'm just.
Let me see it, Carly. You can't read it, damn.
She want her job.
Do your dreams tonight.
You can't read it to yourself.
I didn't see what it was.
Also, while she doing that, I just want to give a shout out to Raven. So you in the chat, tell Raven happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Today
Nisa.
is her birthday, and while we were setting up, we went outside. And I turned on my phone, and her baby was singing happy birthday to her. It was the sweetest thing. So I had to call and copy and sing to her. So if you know her in the chat, just put a happy birthday, put a balloon, put a heart just for Raven, and let her know that even if she's not in the chat, that we celebrate her on today because she's always here faithfully in the chat, present, supporting.
Yes.
So I want to give a shout out to your sister, your big sister. She said, don't worry about it, Michelle. I'm gonna hold it down. I got you in the chat. Share. Thank you, sister. And they forget, okay, to like and share. Brandy, we hold it down in the chat. They holding it down. They just want to get it out. They just want to. It's the law said I'm here getting them gathered. She getting them gathered. And then your sister says, stop trying to make her sister cut. Let me tell you something about your sister. She needs some help. She don't need to cut. Some people, that's not your thing. You don't know how to cut, stay away from it.
They do not try to get me to period.
She don't sound like Carly the what? Like
something one time, and we was all just looking.
she tried to say damn. She tried to say damn. She don't even know when to use it. It's like Carly, leave it alone. Amir is when he said I met Veronica a year ago working with an organization, and now she's a big sister to me with no cut cards. She never changed no matter what, and I love her.
Oh, thanks, bro. Shout out to Amir.
Yeah, so Amir said that. Let me see what else I got. Brandy said, prayerfully, I hope Ann is an inspiration to other men.
Yeah.
And then Sean said, before Coach Ann even opened his mouth, I was drawn. We heard that. And then she said, I love the whole staff, period. Get it together, Sean. Verse 10 to 12 tomorrow. I'm going to be like, You know what you said? You know.
She said she loved everybody.
I know straight back and said that. Okay, she did. All right. You all right with me?
I just want y'all all to know. Shao, the part that you do not know is Shao is very possessive, right? And we love it, like because she does it with such balance. So Sean, as Shao said, I can pray, baby. I'm gonna pray your strength for tomorrow because I already know how she coming. You know we love you. I'm just saying. I'm gonna pray your strength in the Lord, Sean. Okay, Sean, love you, baby.
Sean. I'm not gonna do nothing to you tomorrow. I might side you in the morning. I might give you a side for that. Come on, man. Brandy said that part, unconditional love. LOB sisterhood is unconditional love. That's just another opportunity to experience unconditional love.
Yeah.
I think that's the sauce with it, is that it's unconditional love. And a lot of people come here and they had never received unconditional love, and that's the difficulty that they have with us, right? Because they never received it before. They can't believe that a person can hold them accountable and love them at the same time.
Right.
And I think that's what we balance and do well, is to hold people accountable and love them at the same time. And most people, if you've never had that before, you don't believe it. Mm-hmm. You think once a person holds you accountable, they no longer like you, no longer want you around. And we ain't never say that. Right. Come on over there and eat. Right. But you gonna get your stuff together. You gonna get it together. You know.
Somebody said last week, Miss B, I just didn't even think you was gonna let me back in here. I said, why?
Can't get some love. You ain't never been put out nowhere. Put you out there and eat with you tomorrow.
No, shut up. How do we break up? And
I don't put this on me.
Do your reenactment.
No. Then Ms. Cook said powerful examples of love and light, illuminating in the lives of those that chose to grab a hold of their God. Yes. And some kind of way Brandy was saying, that's Michelle. I don't know what I was saying. She was saying that's Michelle. Michelle Fitzgerald said it's a Michelle thing. It is Michelle. We just don't play. Treat others the way in which you want to be treated. Timing is everything. Show love and respect as you operate in dignity. My sister is in here chiming in. Coco, you ain't never in the chat. No.
No,
Which is-
Coco be in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I never seen you in the chat before. But you know, my sister is the one who really taught me a lot about unconditional love. You get what I'm saying? She taught me to be able to deal with people's differences. You know, I would not be able to deal with y'all two introverts had I not had Coco as a sister. Because I would totally misunderstand you. You get what I'm saying? But my sister's an introvert, and for years I was like, why she don't like me? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes she was just over me. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And then we would have a good time. Shelly Rock would come out, girl, we'd be tearing up. The next morning I go down in her room and she looking at me like, why are you here? And I'm saying, then we just have a good time. Like, what's wrong with you? You get what I'm saying?
That's why when Aunt be like, now I'm going home and I don't need to talk to anybody. And I be like, okay, bro, you got some cookies? You got what you need?
And I'm saying, how y'all do that though? Like, that was so foreign to me because I'm an extrovert all day, right? And so until I got a little older, now I feel y'all damn. Now I'm like, okay, I definitely do that, right? But at first it was just like, how do you do that? What you in there doing? You know, it is like, well, what you doing? She just being, and I'm saying, at one point I didn't know how to do that.
Right.
You know,
Shell was the kid that, you know, I was just talking about mothers and how you be in the bathroom. Oh, yeah. Here just out in this bathroom, your little 15 minutes you think you about to have it. Here come the little hand. Mom, I know you're under there.
what are you doing? Well, my kids did it to me, so if I did it to my mother, it's all fair. My kids did it to me. I'm like, I can't even go to the bathroom. You know, they don't care the smell. They don't care. They come right on in there. They don't care. They just right there. Right?
You be like, I'm taking a shower. Oh, well, Mom, and they just open the shower. Well, did you see my book bag? Oh, I'm in the tub. Can I get my moment? But I guess that's how it feels when we intrude upon introverts because they just want to be. They want to be in the shower alone.
I'm gonna let her be, and I learned how to let her be.
Yeah.
And I learned that she still loved me even though she wanted to be by herself.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have anything to do with me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But it took me a minute to realize that. And once I did, she helped me grow up in that area, you know, and everything about you, Michelle, you know, so she taught me that.
He definitely got two introverts.
Yes. And she taught me how to receive no. You know, because Coco won't tell you no. She don't care. Listen,
I remember we pulled up one time. You coming with us? She was like, "Baby, have fun. Tell me about it."
Hey, Carly was like, she won't go if I ask her. Let me tell you about this one here.
She surely
You
did.
know, speaking of lessons, though, let me tell you this. Now, ladies, listen. My brother just gave me this lesson a few weeks ago, and I'm going to share it with y'all. If you a lady in the chat, the blessed life. Stop asking these men to go to brunch. They don't want to go to brunch. Asking them, do they want to go to a nice romantic dinner? They don't. Ask them if they want to go to a sporting event, something physical, something active, because that's what they really want to do. When it's your turn to pick, then you can pick the things that you want. But when it's their turn to pick, things men to do this stuff. I want to do it. I was 48 years old and he just gave me that lesson.
Y'all don't like brunch.
No, the men don't like brunch.
We like to eat, but we don't need brunch. You can just make us some food.
And I know it's so simple.
You do brunch.
We like brunch, child. That's why the bill come and be $2,000 because brunch is our thing. We want to eat. We want to get the unlimited mimosas. We want to talk. We want to dance to the music. They don't want none of that.
I don't want none of that.
Okay, I bet he want some cooch tonight.
You don't want to go to brunch? I don't want to give you that. You want to try it.
I'm just telling you, when it goes down to it, man, you gotta know where you're
Do y'all know how many things that we do that we don't want to do?
I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I know you can't. Because it's just about everything.
Conversation, I said, bro, I just want you to know I thank God that he made me a woman.
If y'all don't want to go to brunch, gee, Salon said that. No brunch. No brunch, Salon.
No brunch.
Michelle Fitzgerald said, I love each and every one of you guys. You are heart. You are my heart. Thank you so much for pushing me and being an inspiration. Yeah, so that was
Michelle was an inspiration. So y'all don't know about this, but Michelle,
Kiyosha ain't cranking up at y'all. Though. I just want y'all to know.
Michelle, you are inspiration to us. There are times, I don't even know why the wall is not finished, but there are times where it's difficult to do the work that we do, right? And so when you have young ladies just like yourself that inspire us to, I know for me to keep going, because I'll be like, what we doing all of this? And they still right? But it is you that gives us hope, that helps to restore us and be able to see the fruits of our labor, and more so to know that what we doing and the inspiration is working for those that work it and really want it. And since you shown up, sis, you ain't stopped. And I just want you to know, all of us up here are super proud of you. You already know we love you. You know we don't play about you. But for all of the women who have graduated and really doing it and handling a business, right? You all are the reason that we are inspired, though you all inspire us. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I like to see Michelle because I like to know I got a police on my side. Oh my God. Dude, you go into the giant out my way, she in there with her hand on her thing like that. I'll be like, yes, sis, I'm a girl. I already know. Shoot. So I like the license charges. Yeah. I like it when you license the car. That's serious.
No. I know you serious about that. Okay, let's kind of regroup because we got to wind down.
Okay.
Because I respected people's time because you respect my time, definitely. And so as we kind of unwind so that we can close out, I'm going to ask that you all individually just give let's do our Jerry Springer about final thoughts. You talking about my Jerry Springer?
All the way back.
Give your final
Girl,
thought.
Ricky Lake. This reminded me of Ricky Lake. Set off Ricky Lake, girl. Because Ricky Lake got power. You know,
Oh yeah, she really did.
All right,
do it.
y'all too young for Ricky Lake.
I watched Ricky Lake.
No, you.
My mom used to watch it.
Oh,
Oh.
I watched Ricky Lake 3.
No, Ricky was.
What you was
Bro, don't be into it. Don't.
Okay. Wait a minute, before y'all give your final thoughts. So, y'all have met the executive team. It turned into
That's not really a good thing. I told y'all this was a bad.
So listen again, let me remind you, it was important to me for you all to see us together, to see that we're human, to see that we laugh, to see that we have serious moments, to show that we have real life conversations. That's important sometimes because those that follow oftentimes put leaders up here, and we are the people that's saying, baby, don't put me up here.
No.
You better stand me right next to you.
Right.
Stand me right next to you. We level. The only thing that sets us apart, because some of us are more self-aware and a little bit more mature than others. But other than that, we are the ones that saying, don't esteem us up here. If you can't reach it, don't put us up here.
Mm-hmm.
You put the people in your reach, and up here is not in your reach, because that ain't where we at. We understand that we operate on a whole different playing field. We know that there is a power greater than ourselves that enable us to do what it is that we do. But at the same time, we understand that we are imperfect people that is operating in our imperfections and imperfectly. And it is well with our souls because we don't depend on our own might. And that's why we can say that with confidence. So it was important for me for us to just have this conversation. And I'm glad that we had it. I'm very appreciative that this is the last episode. Who knows why 22 is the last episode?
I know why. I think we all know why.
Yeah, we know. Just wrong crew to ask.
I mean, you should have asked them.
Oh yeah. So put in the chat, why do you think my seasons only go up to 22? If you can answer that, then I'll send you a gift. I'll send you a gift. If you can answer that, why you believe that every season only has
You watch
22
Freaks and Geeks.
seasons, I will send you. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get
Ricky Lake over.
Let them gifts.
So you told me the first 3 people that can tell me the first 3 people that can tell me why 22 is the end of every season. I don't care where you at on the globe. You could be in the ATL, you could be in Tennessee, you could be in Texas. I know y'all all over the map. I don't care where you at. If in the chat right now, if you can put that answer in before we close out, I'm going to make sure that you get a gift and you're going to appreciate it. So in the meantime, between time, again, I appreciate y'all for doing this with me. It was important. And this is a vibe. So stay tuned for season 3. And then I'm going to turn it over to you 3 so that you 3 can give your final thought. And I'm going to start with V.
Okay.
What you looking at me for? I would just say I am so grateful, and I hope that everyone who is joining really is able to take advantage of healing 1 million people. It's times that I lay in my bed and I truly, truly, truly thank God for Carlita. And I just be in my mind like, Carlita, this thing would work if Carlita could just coach this person, if she could. And I really wish that there was a place where she could replicate herself and coach and push other people the way that she's pushed me.
Oh.
And so I never, ever, ever, ever want to take that for granted. I'm so grateful for that. And I hope that everyone who is joining, no matter where you are, understands the ability to be pushed and really, truly finds, even if it's not Carlita, finds that person, find your people. This right here is unconditional love. And these people push me, they hold me accountable. But the service, the platform, her heart to heal 1 million people, I just think it's the dopest ever. And so please, please like, share. It's so important. Not only just for our own internal, but thinking about our community and the generations to come. We got to heal so that we can live. That's all I have.
Wow.
Why would she put me next? What? Girl, anyhow. Anyhow.
Y'all see it.
Charged up a lot of words. But, yo, let me say this. You got to get me 10 to 12. Okay, but seriously, my final thoughts about PUS'HER and healing out loud is that it's so needed, right? It's so needed in the community. Just don't realize how many people just walking around with just pain, hurt, pain, and anger. And it reminds me of a young lady that we all met with today who was just in pure pain and anger and couldn't even see it. She thought she was totally normal. And if you know, we could get animated with it, she really had like steam and fire coming off her body, and she didn't even realize it. And so it was in that moment that I realized just how important it is to heal out loud, you know, and not hold that pain, not hold that anger. And so what you're doing is helping people to live. Because when anger is present and pain is present, we ain't really living. You know, we are just surviving, really, you know. But once you can let that pain go and that anger and trauma, you know, you can really live. It feels good to live. You know, I know what it feels like to just wake up in pain, go to sleep in pain, walk around all day in pain, wake up angry, go to sleep angry, walk around all day angry. Don't even know why you're angry. You know, anxious, you know, or depressed, right? And so it feels good to be healed. And it doesn't mean that life is going to be perfect. And it doesn't mean you have to wait for that, for life to be perfect. It means live to death, heal to death. And you give people an opportunity to do that out loud. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I hope we continue to do this. I know it's been something Aunt has wanted us to do for so long, and I just never really wanted to be judged online like that. You know, that's why I'm like, you ain't really gotta put me out there, because people gonna be like, "Look how I did it," you know. But I realized that people gonna say that anyway, you know. So you just have to put it out there and hope that you can make a difference. And you have been courageous enough to do that. And you know, kudos to you. Thank God for you. Love you. And hopefully, I haven't done too much. You bring me back. Take me from out the back office. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't be in the back, girl, with a dust bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got the dust and everything. And you say, well, call it a show. What's going on? But just let me know. I'm in my own house. So if I'm choking, the dust is from
No,
my
we in the building.
No, not today.
I'm saying moving forward.
Oh.
Like this is the vibe. You
And,
can do it from your home.
okay. No, I'm coming here with the lights.
Speaking of dust, let me get it a little
Cleaned up, and we gonna be here every week. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. No. There you go. Oh, can I plug my book? Y'all don't know I wrote a book. Can I plug it? Real quick. I wrote a book. And August the 1st, Friday, pre-orders go on sale. It's called The Desire. It's a memoir. So some of y'all participants be all in my business. You can grab the book.
the way to go at to get the book.
To get the book, you have to go to social media. The link will be on my Facebook page because I'm trying to get more followers there. So you can go there
So which the
and
Facebook
pre-order. It's Michelle Mackenzie. Mapenzi. Yes, and Mackenzie stands for love. That's not my last name. People be thinking that's my last name. But Mackenzie, or you, which your husband is Russian? That's why healing for love. So anyway, pick it up. The book. Mackenzie means love.
Oh yeah, and let me back up to you. How can people reach Pivot? And you better not give my name. You better send them to the website.
You want me to answer?
No, I want you to answer. You can log on to Reach Pivot at www.pivotprogram.org. You can DM us on Instagram at PivotBeMore or on Facebook. We will answer your DMs. Shout out to our Ashley. Shout us. You gonna be okay, Ashley? But now listen. Normally I would say 24 to 48 hours. Ashley is out, so give us 72 hours, all right? 72 hours. Ashley is out. Ashley is out.
Congratulations to Ashley.
Yeah, and our new addition. Happy birthday, dude.
Happy Born Day. I made up a whole song. What was it called?
It was Happy Born Day.
Happy
Born Day. Please give us grace as we navigate these waters without her. She is truly missed, but in a place of being there with her new bundle of joy and our newest baby.
That's what we're going to give 72 hours to. Actually, if you're watching, you got 72 hours to enjoy that baby. Because it ain't that happy. Today I was like, 72 hours. 72 hours. Maybe somebody age. I already told you. Take the hours, baby, but I'm going to call you. I can't do it. 72 hours, baby.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, man, this lady.
We a family. Bring the baby. If you need to, sis. We got bumper room over there. We got everything you need right here. So you don't need for 6 weeks. You do that on the jobs where they not set up. We set up for baby. You don't need for 2 weeks. Get it back in here, baby. Yo. Y'all laughing. The bar, what? Y'all be the ones that need actually. And y'all sit here laughing. I told you 72 hours.
All right. So yeah, everything that you're doing, I think is beautiful. What I really feel like is when I watch you, I feel like I'm watching somebody do more with their free time, and by free time, you know what I mean. than what some people have done with the fullness of their life.
Say it again.
Yeah, like seriously.
Say it again.
Like I told you one time, I was like, yo, like watching you do what you do, it removes a lot of excuses for why I can't do what I want to do. Cause I'm like, yo, this woman and just done all of this, and she came out here and she done this and this and this and this, like, and it's like that with all of y'all.
Next month.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are incredible, and for me to be able to witness that is, I think y'all make me love Black women even more because like I get a chance to see like this is what you can aspire to be. You know what I'm saying? I think what y'all doing is powerful, and like what you doing is powerful. And I just had deja vu,
Really?
like just right now.
What you saw something over there?
No. This very moment.
You know she about to get out of here when the
No. This very moment, I just felt it. Like this already happened.
Oh wow!
No, like this moment, like when I said it, that's when I felt it. It wasn't anything bad. It was just like, no, this is like ordained. This is the point in time. And I think what you're doing is like, even this, you're allowing us to do something that's appointed. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that the people watching this, that they receive something, like within all the laughs and all that they receive something, that they I hope it inspires them to look for a community like this.
Yeah.
Because it exists, y'all. It exists, and I think God wants us to have communities like this. You know what I'm saying? I can say a whole bunch, but I'm gonna stop.
The Tribe Called Quest. Tribe. Everybody wants to be a tribe. Yeah. You know, you've been places when you feel like out of place. Yeah. And you feel like other people connect, and you like, I don't connect with none of y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad, not that they did anything to you or vice versa. It's just not your tribe, you know? And
You know what I hear playing in my head? Because I'm moving by myself. Hey, and I'm a boy when we're together. Hey, that's like,
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the words, but y'all know that's the song.
I know the song. I made that's the only part you know.
I mean, I know the hook.
It was 3-6 Mafia. She know the whole song.
Project 10 minutes.
So I see that I do have top fans, so shout out to y'all in the chat. Only one person actually got the answer right. Who was it? And it is.
Do you got your specs on, baby?
Oh no, I was reading,
somebody comment.
yeah, I was reading a comment, my bad. But Diamond got the answer right.
Now excluded all the people that work for them.
And that's your accountability partner. They don't
Oh yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, it's okay. You got it right.
I don't even know if they can't talk about all y'all. I had to think about it too. That ain't right.
Close, Cynthia Brown. I know you know the answer, but you didn't spell it out. Pursue Dreams said 22-year anniversary. No, that isn't the answer. Diamond is the one that said the correct answer.
Which was
The 22 episodes represent the 22 years that I was at the Maryland Correctional Institution for Women and Patuxent Institution for Women. I don't care where you are, where you find yourself, what space you're in. If you can dream it, if you can write it, if you can envision it, if you can see it, if you can touch it, if you can reach it, it is yours. But you have to be willing to put in the work so that you can see the manifestations of such said dreams and visions and writings and all of that. I am not here just because I woke up this morning and said, I'm going to do this. I went through a process. I had to heal. I had to unlearn some stuff. I had to purge. I had to accept some stuff. I had to move forward. I had to empty some stuff. So it took some work for me to have the audacity to use my voice, the one thing that I kept silent for so long. And now I recognize that there is a time to speak, but there is a time to also be quiet. And I understand I control that, no one else. And so for that, I just want to thank you all for tapping in on today. I know we went overtime, or really did we? Because it's a house. We can do what we want.
That sounds like me right there. Like that's who
Yes. But because you know that I definitely respect y'all time too. And I know y'all had a long day. Definitely longer than mine. Only because I know that you have been pouring out from the time that you came to the time that you are leaving now. You have been working and trapped in your office. And I know that you have been up here confined in one area, just trying to get it in, trying to understand, trying to create, trying to maneuver information in people. That's taxing on your mind and your heart. And then Big Beach out there, making it do what it do for the team to keep us moving and alive. And so we need that. But I'm so thankful that God just entrusts us collectively, those that are sitting here and those that are watching, or those that are not watching but belong, that are connected to this resource, this family. We appreciate each other. And I appreciate everybody. Everybody adds to. Everybody brings something to keep us going, to keep us motivated. We can't do what we do effectively if we are not on one accord. And so I appreciate everybody. You in the chat, I thank you for showing up. I want you to bring a friend. I want you to tell a friend. Come back next week. Season 3, episode 1. We doing this thing. We doing it. And we not stopping. We not stopping. We are creating a movement. Why am I saying that? Because you have a charge to go out and not gatekeep this information. Like Aunt said, if it's something that you heard, we want you to really pound on it. You might have needed to laugh today because for whatever reason, and I want you to sit in it. I want you to, because it's yours. It belongs to you. Whatever you got out of this today, that's what you were supposed to get. And I don't want it to start and stop here. I want you to think about it. I want you to ask questions. I want you to share it. I want you to take this episode and share it. Share it with everybody. Share it. Get it out there. Push it. And if you want more of this, like this, if you like this vibe, I need you to holler at your girl and let me know that you like it. Let me know. Go to PUS'HER and let me know that this is your vibe. This is you found your
bring us back. Bring them back. Bring them back.
If you want them back, you got to go to PUS'HER and tell me that you want me to bring them back. And I know that they will come if they have the capacity to do so. So without further ado, that's it. That is your time. I wish I had one of the things we play music
You always doing
as an
that.
intro. Where can the people find you at?
All right. So you only can find me online on Instagram and TikTok at highdeftones.com. I just took the website down a couple days ago.
Oh man. And so when is your next Lion versus Lamb?
Oh, the 15th of August. Every third Friday.
Every third Friday.
Pull up, y'all. Have a
Pull
great
up
time.
every third
Make sure
Friday.
y'all buy those tickets and support.
Support. Get your tickets. I will be reposting. So we are without excuse. Even if you can't find them, you can find me. Because y'all stay in my
Maybe please, that's gonna be our social event.
I will make sure that you are connected to these people. So you are without excuse, because I know their information. I know their information. The right information they give to y'all. So we are without excuse. No, I really want you all serious, all jokes aside. If you know anyone that has been impacted, a woman that has been impacted by the criminal justice system, go over to pivotprogram.org. That's all you gotta type in. Go in your Google search. Help. This is the movement that I'm talking about. This is how we uplift our community. We take the resources and we give it to the people that are ready, that are seeking, that is searching. I know y'all watch the news. I know y'all see what's going on in our city. We are responsible. V said it. We are responsible for our community, the advancement, the upliftment, the restoration. We are responsible for that. And so I just I want to press upon your heart to help. Don't criticize, don't judge, help. If you're sick and tired of seeing the same thing, help. Be the solution and not add to the problem. If you are a woman in the middle and you are ready, the same way as the woman that has been impacted by the criminal justice system, you have to be ready. If you are a woman in the middle and you are ready to take that superwoman cape off, you are ready to find a sisterhood that has your back, that will push you to pick up the dreams that you didn't lay down for everybody else, for the family, for everybody else. If you are looking for that kind of sisterhood that will help you pick your dreams up, that will help you rewrite your vision, I want you to go to the Ladies League info page. I don't want you to just say, I want that. I want you to check us out and see what we're doing. Because you want to examine anything that somebody inviting you to. Don't say yes right away. Examine it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Find out.
That's true.
Find out for yourself. Involve yourself. You want a deeper relationship with God. You are spiritually dehydrated. You are looking for something. You know what it is, but you can't find it. You don't know where to go. I want to press upon your heart to go to IG and TikTok, High Def Tone. He got clips after clips. He is live. He is spitting that word, the real word, the written word, and it's coming from his heart. He is sharing it. I love the way that he loves God. And I love the way that he expresses his love for God. And he makes it so easy to believe that God loves you. I'm telling you, if you are looking for that space, that is your guy. And I'm not just saying it just to be saying it. I've experienced it. And because I'm not a gatekeeper of information or people, as you can see anymore, I've grown up. I want to share, and I want you to let you know that these people are not a myth. They are real. They are real, and they are alive, and they are active. But be kind to them. Be kind to your leaders. Be kind to the people that you esteem, and remember that they are human too, that they go through too. And if you know these special people, tomorrow I want to just give you a charge. Don't call them and ask for nothing. Call them and ask how you can support them. That's the challenge tomorrow. These 3 people in the chat, if you know who they are, if you have a connection with them, do not ask them for anything. Ask them, how can you help them? Shout outs to Ashley, who has planted that seed in my heart. How can I support you? That would take you a long way. We oftentimes got our hands out, but we never are extending our hand. And now is the time, especially in this community, and now is the time that we begin to take care of our leaders as they take care of us. And so with that said, thank you all. I hope that you will come back to the pusher seat, the hot seat. This was good, right, chat? I know that y'all enjoyed yourself because y'all was chatting. And some of y'all we got late bloomers. Some of y'all still here, even though we're past time, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Anything else y'all want to say before we close this thing?
Thank y'all so much for joining us. We hope to see you back at season number 3. And next time, bring a friend, tell a friend, and we'll meet you over there.
Yes. Peace.
Yo, I don't know how many pictures I have.
It is your girl Pusher. If you're not pushing forward, you're moving backwards. Say it out loud. Forward ever, backwards never. No, really say that thing out loud. Forward ever, backwards never. Have you gotten your copy of It Takes One to Know One workbook and journal and people pusher? No, then travel over to pusherlife.org, go to the author's page, and you will find It Takes One to Know One and People Pusher. Come tap in.